Hey, and welcome to Fly Fishing with Pops. Today we're going to head to Rawson Lake, one of our favorite spots in Kananaskis country. Pretty much guaranteed to catch some cutthroat trout. A truly picturesque lake. This is a favorite for a lot of hikers, but it's actually become, in my opinion, one of the best dry fly fisheries that we have in the Rockies. It's about a 50-minute hike from Upper Kananaskis Lake, and it's pretty steep, but the views are definitely worth it. We set up on the rocky side. You can hike right up to it, and we have sort of a favorite spot there, just using a basic caddis, kind of see how that went. Notice some similar type of flies on the surface and some mayfly type flies as well. And basically just gonna cast as far as we can, and it drops off really steep there, so it makes it pretty easy to be able to get to where the fish are. You do have to be careful of not whipping the fly off on the back cast, so if you cast kind of upwards at a bit of an angle and back down, try to get that nice sort of caddis fly to sit well on the water so the fish have a good chance to see it. And yeah, good chance you're gonna get a couple hits here. So let's bring this first one in.
Oh yeah, it's an older one. That's a long one, yeah.
So this bigger cutthroat has a really nice coloration. You see the red belly. It's got bright red, sort of slits underneath the mouth. Classic cutthroat. And just start to take on that nice coloration of the rocks in this high mountain lake. And the smaller ones actually take on a bit more of that blue color on the top, which is pretty cool. Beautiful, cold, clear water. That nice blue tinge to it. And we just got stuck into this really nice school. What seemed like sort of a feeding frenzy of larger cutthroats just offshore. And also they were kind of following the shadow of the mountain when the sun was coming up. So they were sort of right on the line in the shadowy part, in between the shadow and the sun, and they were feeding out there, and that line started pushing towards us, just how the orientation of the sun and the mountain worked, so that the fish were actually coming closer and closer to shore. So we ended up just landing a ridiculous amount of these bigger, kind of 15 to 17, even 18 inch cutthroats.
Ooh, 17.
Really nice fish.
Nice.
Classic Pops action here.
See the view
Slipping out of our hands. I got one last kick in them before they ready to go back in the water. You can see that bright red there underneath the throat. Really good fight.
Wow.
Just a beautiful fish to behold. So as the day went on, we just kept getting hit after hit on our dry flies, mostly caddis, stimulators, just everything on the surface, and just beautiful either small to medium size cutthroats or some really large ones. And the numbers we put up were pretty ridiculous. I caught about 40, and honestly it was difficult to keep track. And my dad caught about 22. So lots of fun, just basically action all day. It was hard to even stop for lunch because it was just consistent and yeah, amazing action. It's easy to find yourself looking at the view. There was actually a couple of mountain goats kicking around up there and miss a couple strikes. But there's always another fish just a couple minutes away, it seemed.
Oh, that's a good one. Nice.
We had been coming up here for years, since I was a kid, probably like 8 years old. And this was one of the best. This and 2 years ago have been the best fishing we've ever seen. Just that nice bigger size and tons of fun all day. West Slope cutthroat trout, Rawson Lake. See you in the next episode.